Hi, welcome back. This is Venkat. As I said in the old video, I will be showing font size, font style, font color, label styling, label background changing, and some other. I'm playing with the label, and also said like I also will show you to change and play with the buttons. But I'm not going to do that in this video. I want to dedicate a video to show you how to play with the buttons. It would be a short video, like less than 10 minutes. It should be close to 5 minutes. But yeah, in this video I just want to show you how to play with the labels and make the labels look good. So to play with the labels, we need few things, and like we need to add additional options to it. And in the Tkinter, each widget has its own options, and the option is an option that we want to add a feature, just like a feature, to make it look good. So to add, every widget in the Tkinter has its own structure or the format to follow to get the result. So in this as per that, the website provides a data to us with the two structured lines of commands that we have to follow to play with the label and the fonts in the label. So to play with that, if you want to change the color of the font and the label, it's one of the way that Tkinter website provided us, but there are other ways to do that. But I just want to show you the easy and simplest way and the resources that the official documentation provide us. So the best way is to do is like to change the foreground. So if everything in the Python is like a general English, so if you want to change the foreground on the Tkinter label, just type for fg equals and then type the color. And fg is nothing but the foreground, and the foreground is also known as font color. If you see here, this is what's the foreground tends for fg. And if you want to change the background of the label, type bg, and the background is nothing is the background of the font or the background of the label. So there is no confusion in this. Fg is the font color, bg is the background of the label or the font. So let's change the font color over here and see how it looks. So fg equals, I don't want the red. I like the green or blue, so I will just go with the blue and see how it looks. Okay, save it, execute it. Bingo, it is blue, but yeah, it looks good. Okay, so I changed color to blue, and you may have a question saying why did you type a general English term in the Tkinter, and how does it detect it? So for this, the answer is the Tkinter does have a default color names feeder in it, just like let's say the 7 colors of the rainbow. So you give any 7 colors of the rainbow as an input to the Tkinter, and it should take it, or the Python, it should take it. And if you want your own custom color, you can go with it through hexagonal, hexa value. So I will show you how to add the hexa value and see how the color changes. But for now, let me go with the basic colors, and then we will dive into that later. So we have changed the font color, and now we want to change the font size and font style. To do that, we have to change the structure format. We have to change the structure of the options. So we can't go with the foreground equals blue and then be font equals 16. But that only works for this few for like it's only for the limited options. So if you want to do it with all in one line, we can do that in the other format. So the other one is like, if you see on the website, it says to add a font option and then add the font style and the font size, whatever you want. So let's do that. So font equals, it gave Helvetica. Helvetica is most likely equal to the default font style. So I'll show you with the different one. Let's go with the funky one like Monaco. And I also want to show you the, okay, no, okay, save it, execute. Okay, I did not close the brace. Yeah, now it closed. Okay, so if you see, it does change the font size, font color. I'm sorry, font color. So no, it does change the font style. Yeah, so I want to increase the font size now. So I just want it to be 16. Save it, execute, and it did change the font size also now. So that's a good thing. And now if you want to change, if you want to make the font look bold or brighter, only thing you want to do is just go here, type bold, place comma 16, and then hit execute. So this, bold, save it, execute it. Okay, it does change it to bigger one, but it doesn't look good. So let me change the font to the default one. If you want to keep the font on the default, if you like the default font, then you can just leave this option empty, and then it should automatically turn to default one. You see, there you go. So now we see we had changed the font color, font size, font style, and even the font, making bolding the font. So in the same way, we will also change the background color of the label. So as I said, to change the background color is just like bg equals, I want it to be gray. Save. Oh, gray, it should take gray. Okay, so it does take gray, so I don't want that. That's looking very nasty. Okay, yellow. And I don't want blue. I want gray. Okay, so it looks good now. So this is how it looks. The font is overlapping with the text widget. Let me fix that. I don't want that to be such one font bound. Yeah, now it looks good. So let's make the other outside font, outside label also to the same one, this one, the get widget result. Okay, as you know, okay, fg equals gray, bg equals, sorry, yellow, font equals, okay, so everything should look good now. All right, so yeah, now I guess this looks good, but the font is not looking good. Font color is not good, so I want to change this to green. You can use uppercase or lowercase on the first letter of the color, that doesn't matter, it's on your preference. Okay, this is much better. This is just to show how to change the label color. This label doesn't look good, so I just want to change that. I don't want the background to be yellow, I just want the background to be white itself, so just leave it off. But so just to show you how to change the background color, I did this thing. And I don't want the color to be green, I want it to be gray so that it looks good. Create, save, execute that. Bingo. So this is really good. So yeah, this looks good now. So I'm going to close this video for now, and in the next video we will play with the button. I'll also show you some other features which I can on that video itself, and fix the video for 5 minutes. And this is it in this video. See you next time. Bye bye.